If it fits, it ships, and if it doesn't, then we'll be very grumpy.
Yeah, me too. Alright, hello everybody! Let's try this again. Welcome back once
Oh,
more
and
to
let me
Phoenix
check this.
Wright. We're the Peopleorians. I'm Lou
Wow,
Jack.
I'm actually kind of loud. Hold on, I'm gonna
Oh,
turn
do
my
you need to turn yourself back down?
yeah, just a little bit. I'm kind of blowing up your read here.
It's a bit
We
too
go down to like
loud.
86 or something. Yeah, or is it like 99? Okay, so the thing is, it unless someone can explain the sleeping pills, then I think it was poisoning to make sure that Will wasn't going with his co-star. So his co-star would be alone because that's the logic you would use in like a Hitman level. So it's got me thinking. Well, that means that whatever they were planning was like a deliberate. And here, let me see. The whoever went past that camera would have been in the employee area, the implied to be the bigwigs or whatever.
Right.
And hmm. And so far, their only alibi, according to D. Vasquez, is the monkey head.
Yeah.
And I don't know. But the thing is, wait, when was the picture taken again? 2
Uh,
p.m.
2 p.m.
Yeah, the person, we can guess that the person who was supposed to be, impersonating the Steel Samurai was framing the Steel Samurai and was the guy who killed Will.
What time was his
Or
break at? Because the picture was taken at 2. I don't know if that's relevant to anything.
well, the thing. Go back to the monkey head again,
Uh,
because that gives us a good
2:15
between
and 4 p.m.
2:15.
Block the
So
path.
we have a timeline now of we know one person walked down that path, and uh, well, they wouldn't. I don't think they would have had a picture taken of them if they were already in Studio 2. If you look at the map,
Yeah.
which means that we have one picture of one person, and I mean, I think my memories are just coming back of how this thing may have played out, and I'm like, wait a minute, what if the guy in the outfit? It's what is it? It's not Will Powers. It's Jack Hammer. But then someone would have to bring the spare costume to put him in when he was dead. Feels like a lot of work. I mean, they could have moved the body too, but
15 minutes to be between 2 and 2:15. 2:15's when the head falls. 2 o'clock is when he's there. 2:30 is his death time. And there's an
all right. So we're
empty
putting a
bottle of
timeline together.
sleeping pills.
If only they had a time on them. Oh wait. Can you check the samurai scrapbook any closer?
No, I tried to look at that already. I don't think there's anything else to that.
Ah,
That'd be funny if there was that.
I have a vague recollection.
Well, wait.
Uh,
Okay, he's saying that 15 minutes wouldn't have been enough, but what if it was longer than 15 minutes? Because his death time is at 2:30, which would be way after that. Hold on, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to present that. See what happens.
make sure it's the autopsy report.
Oh
Nope,
yeah,
that's
no
the
autopsy report.
slap it in his face.
This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly? No, alright, that was it. That was a stretch. Okay. Well, I don't know then.
Because I vaguely remember being like, wait a minute, the picture takes a picture. The kid took a picture of the Steel Samurai every time he won a battle, and it's implied that he saw the Steel Samurai kill Jack Hammer, which means that he could have like the damning bit of evidence.
Yeah.
Now it could be someone in the Steel Samurai costume. It could be Will Powers, but it was like some kind of stage accident. But
Yeah. What if I press him on the first bit? What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. Okay, that's when his break was. 2:30. That's the time of death.
hey,
So he could have gone to Studio 1,
that's
killed
my
Hammer,
dentist
and come
appointment.
back. I guess it's possible time-wise. What did you say?
Just the picture. The picture of Woody from Toy Story, like laughing maniacally, and it says, "When I'm a dentist and I make an appointment at 2:30."
2:30.
I can't read that line. It's just ellipses.
Oh no, sorry. I was no. You got the 2:30. Took me a minute to process, and that's really funny.
You know, it's funny because it's like, okay, now we have the perfect timing, but the alibi is weird in that like we can't prove or disprove that he ate the steak, as far as I know.
No. Press him on this. Oh, I already pressed him on that. And it changes absolutely nothing.
I know what we need: a handful of glass shards and an affidavit from the bellboy.
Yes, perfect.
We need a third thinker statue that tells us what time it is.
Yeah, right. If only.
Keep going to the right. Keep going through what he's saying.
It was 15 minutes, 15, 13, so not enough time for blah 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 blah. That's only enough
Wait!
time.
Wait!
Wait, not enough
Lujak!
time, but what
No,
if it
no,
is?
no, no, no! Lujak!
What?
Remember the
What?
sleeping pills?
Yeah?
You know how sometimes someone will be like, "Oh, I didn't do that. We were that's only enough time to eat a steak." It was him and Will Powers eating the steak. He could have poisoned it during that time. He's the hitman level guy. He's the guy setting up the poison.
This empty bottle means nothing to the court.
Oh.
That's dumb.
Oh.
Disappointing.
Sorry, I don't think it was that was on it. I wish we had a T-bone steak, the steak bones or whatever. It's like, look, it all comes together, okay? I think he went to Studio 1. Studio 1? Yeah. I don't think he went to he didn't go to Studio 1. He went to the employee area, whatever, and poisoned used the sleeping pills.
Maybe, but how do we prove that? That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. He said the break was at 2:30.
Yeah, so we...
Oh wait, no, I didn't mean to press that.
And because of him describing the steak, we're pretty sure that he did eat the steak.
Yeah.
But it would have been... Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It was 15 minutes.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
I
I'm gonna feel really silly when I remember what it is. As Sam from as Sam the dog from Sam and Max would say, I think we can all learn an important lesson from this. I'll be damned if I can figure out what it is, though.
that
Dang it!
that wasn't
Jack,
the
what are you
right
doing?
evidence either. What do you want from me? Cross-examination?
Oh, if he was in the little, like... If he was actually in the, wouldn't he block... Yeah, hold on. If his break was at 2:30, wouldn't he be blocked off? Wouldn't he not have
Oh wait,
the
shit, you're
alibi?
right! Hold on! Dude, you're right!
Make
Wait,
sure it's
okay.
the correct statement that you're pressing him on, though.
Yeah, not enough time to... Oh wait, would it be on this one, do you think?
No,
No.
not
This,
big flow.
this one?
Uh,
It's just enough time. The first one?
let's see here. Oh, that's the point. He would have been able to. Let's see. When did the monkey get downed again?
Ah, no, that's not what I meant to do. The
Uh,
monkey went down at... Stop it, stop.
when was monkey time?
The monkey time was 2:15. It was blocking the pathway between 2:15 and 4, so he would have been blocked off somehow.
You broke up a little bit, but I can't.
The monkey was down at
I was gonna say that means that he
2:15.
wouldn't have been able. Yeah, what I'm saying is that means that he couldn't have left with the monkey head in the way.
No, but apparently that
No.
wasn't the right statement to present that on.
It's just spiraling.
What?
This you can. Okay, hold on. Hmm.
No, that's not the button I meant to press. I keep pressing that one by accident. What about this one? Oh, whoops! Wow, I skipped through that. Didn't mean to do that. Anyway, new dialogue. That's her line.
Hold on, I will read it in the replay here. I'm not sure I follow. Oh. I'm not sure I follow.
It clearly, oh wait, no, this isn't
Oh.
a new line. I thought this was new dialogue for some reason. Nope, never mind. I was wrong.
That's enough. Something something League of Legends. Something something death.
Something dark side.
Something something tax. No, they're not Jedi. They're wizards. Oh, dark side it is. No, not everything that isn't Jedi is the dark side. They're just a bunch of wizards.
But Jedi are wizards.
Jedi are just space wizards.
They're literally just wizards. Did you read that?
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, looks like you're going to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo.
It looks like it.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Willpowers, very silly.
Guilty.
Nah!
What?
Accused was surrendered to the court immediately. This is what happens when you button mash in a puzzle game.
Well, I kind of wanted to see what would happen.
Sure you did.
Because I don't think... I feel like it's going to be one of those, no, I can't let
He
this
held
happen,
pending
and
trial
it's
at a
going to
higher
be all
court.
in his head.
What if it's pending trial at a higher court? I'm just imagining like better lawyers with more time.
Right? Oh, it actually kicks me out of the game. Neat.
I'm deleting your save files.
Deleting your save file. You said it was at 2:30, but your monkey head was in the way. And he says he went... Wait, so did he go from Studio 1 to Studio 2 for his break? Or was it from...
I think he went from I think he went from Studio 2 to the employee area, but
Oh, yeah.
which is why it doesn't make sense to me. But
It doesn't make
oh,
sense.
wait, Blue Jack.
What?
Blue Jack.
What?
If he went to the employee area, it would have taken a picture of him.
Oh, you're
You
right.
at least have one of him walking back to the meeting or whatever. You'd be like, oh, well, I rushed out there and I had a steak and I rushed back, but that doesn't work if it takes a picture of him.
No, it doesn't, but... So where do I present that? Not enough time for someone to say commit murder. That's not enough time to eat steak. Because the monkey's head has got to fit into this somewhere.
Yeah, let me look at that again. It's in the, yeah, that's the thing. Wait a minute. I don't know if that's a usable line. Only 15 minutes, that's 13 and base 12.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well, a base is a type of counting system, so something being in base 12 means it reaches 12 and then lapses over into 13. Or, sorry, reaches... I think, what was it? It would count to 12 and then... Hey, wait a minute! You're right, that isn't base 12, as far as I know.
Taylor, I don't know what to do.
Hold on. I'm gonna find a hint. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Ah, man, I got something in my eye. Alright, Manila's testimony, the break. Sorry. How many statements does he have within that screen?
Like 4.
Alright, what's the third one?
The third one is not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1.
Alright, press him on that.
Says, why is that? And then it just cuts back to his next line of dialogue, which just says it's only enough time to eat a T-bone steak. So nothing was contributed to that.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, sorry, hold on. Did you press his first statement?
I did press his first statement. I pressed it twice already. That's how we learned about his break being at 2:30.
We established the time. Yeah, and it was impossible to go to... Alright, so, that's the time. 2:30.
Oh wait, should I just present that on that? That's what I should have, that's probably what I should do.
There we go.
Hold on. I feel really dumb if that's the answer.
What?
Nope, that wasn't the answer. Okay.
Wait, don't get too finicky, dude. I'm reading this out, okay?
Alright.
So, you press his first statement, right?
Yeah.
Then you press his third statement.
Yeah, which I did.
That's the second. That's the second statement.
No,
that's 2 out of...
No, that was the third one. Oh wait, no, that was the second one. You are correct.
Okay, step one.
This
You
is
have to be able to count to be a lawyer.
this this was the third one. Why is that? Wait, he did not do that before. Okay, no, hold on. I've pressed both of those multiple times. How come only
No,
now is that activating?
I don't think you did.
I I have it on camera.
Okay.
Well, whatever. You're lying.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, no, keep going. Just don't get fidgety. Okay? Dialogue only. If there's an option, don't just click something.
Okay, but that's your
Haven't
line.
we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Would you still okay?
Yeah,
Oh, there we go. Sorry,
yeah,
it was lagging
that's
out.
your line.
Your Honor, Your Honor, my ping is too high for this court. I suggest we install a router in this part of the
Your Honor, I have no pingage. I need more pingage, Your Honor. How do you expect me to lawyer
Your Honor, the
like
Wi-Fi.
this?
He couldn't have been using his phone because the Wi-Fi does not extend to that part of doesn't extend to Studio 2.
Dude, if they made like a reboot version of this game, you know that'd be one of the court cases.
Oh, like you have moments where like the audience can know something technical that the lawyer doesn't necessarily know,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
if you don't know it, you talk to a character who does, and they're like, yeah, the Wi-Fi setup was a little wonky in Studio 2, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
How could he be at home playing games if there's the PlayStation 3 doesn't have any? That old chestnut.
yeah.
Uh, it's funny now because there's been enough time where it doesn't matter if you roast the PS3 because like it's had a whole career.
Oh yeah. 16-year-old me with his first PS3, like excited as hell.
The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder.
Or does it?
It was impossible. Hold on, it's still. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm lagging. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One. Hmm. Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio One? And it's, this time we're gonna know it's impossible.
It's impossible?
It's impossible. Yes, but I like saying impossible.
Okay, I was just making sure I heard that right.
Oh, hey, Mr. Tim.
I don't want to write up so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time.
I would love if it was like, it's like no one could have made it through that many locked doors. It's like, what about what is it? Ezio could have been there. He's the only one who can scale buildings like that. Aha! Ezio, do you have an alibi? Well, I was at I don't know, Vicini's party all night long. Well, did anyone see you? No, I'd be a pretty bad assassin if they did. I was in a crowd the whole time, so no one noticed me.
That's why I'm good at my job. That's why nobody ever sees me coming. That's why I always get away.
Did anyone? No, but I did sign the guest book as a little, just for fun, because you gotta.
Yeah, obviously. Signs it with like a pen name.
That's the one weak point of any. That's the weak point to any ballsy assassin is the urge to leave your name on the your real name on like the guest book, so when it shows up later.
Yeah, always use a fake
The
name.
problem is. The problem though is that I'm just imagining like that scene playing out where like halfway through the party, the security gets bumped up because it's like, yeah, so someone was signing the guest book and they noticed that above their name was like, I don't know, Jimmy the Ripper or whatever, and they got confused and was like, hey, what's up with this? He's not invited.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Uh, Jimmy the Ripper.
I noticed Ezio is written on here or whatever. Oh, I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. Mommy. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. You use different moves when you're fighting 10 men than when you're only fighting one. Fezzik couldn't have beat the man in black because he was only a single man. Oh man, just Princess Bride, Phoenix Wright. True. The break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from here to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey?
Mrs.
The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way. Yeah, I think he actually got that wrong. I thought it was Mr. Monkey.
Yeah, I thought it was Mr.
Maybe
too.
Yeah. Did I misread it this whole time, or
no?
did he
I
get it
saw
wrong?
Mrs. too, but I don't know, man. That's weird.
I think it's Mr. Monkey because, if I recall correctly, I don't know if the ladies of that monkey species have such big noses, so it wouldn't be in the chibi design. I don't know. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. That's also like a Hitman level thing.
Right?
You like loosen the bolt.
Yeah.
Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head and a tree.
Yeah, you're right. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. I love
He's out of line, right?
I just love the look on his face. He has that look where you know you can correct someone, but you know you're just gonna look like a dick if you do.
Can I state for the Your Honor? Can I state for the record that it should be Mr. Monkey? This is a simple oversight, but I'm a stickler for the rules.
Look, it's just I'm OCD and it bothers me. Okay, can we have all our information correct, please?
You said you brushed your teeth. I did say I brushed my teeth. I did not say when. As you could, if you reread the court record, you'll see that I have not perjured myself.
And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. Taylor?
Trying to see if there's a oh, there we go. I'm seeing if there's a trivia section on what type of monkey this is supposed to be. Sorry.
Okay.
I believe we've seen enough evidence.
Did you find out?
Let's see here. The Japanese name is Sarumaje Dan, which comes from Saru meaning monkey and Chonmaje meaning a traditional top-knot haircut associated with samurai. And Dan translates to Lord, so Lord Sarumaje.
Oh, neat.
Interesting.
That's
His
cool.
English name is simply Monkey with the standard English honorific, Mr. Reading this article in English and it telling me what it is in English is so funny. In the English dub of the anime adaptation, Mr. Monkey is instead called the Forest Imp. In keeping with his mistakes in the games, Edgeworth mistakenly calls it Forest Blimp.
Wait, that doesn't make as much sense though. Here he is, at least has it right that it's a monkey, but how do you confuse a chimp for a blimp? or an imp for a blimp or
Forest
whatever.
imp and a forest blimp. Maybe because he's so round.
That's
Forest-
that's dumb. That doesn't work as well.
I mean, I would have gone with like forest imp versus like forest chimp. Yeah, I guess forest chimp is better.
Yeah, forest chimp would be fun, but I don't think the monkey's
Especially because
technically a chimp.
especially because I feel like imp and chimp are both like inaccurate, but vaguely similar enough to the monkey, where it's like it's not quite a fake creature, but it's not quite a chimpanzee.
Why didn't they just call him Mr. Monkey in the anime? That's weird.
It's kind of like the Renaissance men gag, where a bunch of medieval looking guys show up and fire arrows and like, Carl, look, it's the Renaissance men. It's like those guys aren't Renaissance. They're not even like wearing the correct like gear for the period. They're like medieval or something. Oh well, then it doesn't make any sense, does it? I thought they were the Renaissance men. That was set up earlier today.
I told you literally earlier at the beginning that
I'll
there were
have
gonna
to.
be Renaissance men people coming here.
Yeah. That exactly. I told you at the start of all this.
I
The
haven't
Renaissance
actually
men were showing up.
I haven't actually
I
seen Smiling Friends, but it's very quickly
You've
becoming
seen
one of
that
the
clip.
shows that I know that I need to watch now.
The
So
the thing the thing I love about like that joke, like someone, it's one of those things that I feel like I didn't get. Like, you should never have to explain a joke, but I think some jokes do get funnier when you know like why they're funny. And the concept of like part of the joke of the confusion of the Renaissance men is that it doesn't make sense, and you're like, that's odd, but the characters in the show find it just as odd as the person who is like probably sitting on the couch watching the show with
yeah,
you,
yeah, like
where
everyone's confused, not
where
just the
you'll
people
pause it and
watching.
be like, wait, those aren't the Renaissance men, that's not even the right outfit.
And then you unpause
Those
it,
are
and
clearly
immediately the
medieval
characters are
guys.
like, "These are definitely not Renaissance men," and you're like, "I just said that."
Yeah, it's reeling that into like relatable humor with like completely absurd setups is like
uh,
a really specific humor that, or a type of humor that I think the Smiling Friends does well.
yeah, I need to watch Smiling Friends.
Yeah, I'd watch Smiling Friends with you. I think we should.
I think we should too.
All right, where was Oh, right. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand.
What?
Someone get him a
What?
chair or something.
It's over? Yeah, a chair. What?
Editor, green screen in Ichigo popping up and saying it's not over.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what you're. It's not over. Oh.
Track down that clip, and then also get the clip of Pearl saying it's over in it, isn't it? And then Ichigo pops up from like behind like the railing on the skyscraper and shouts it's not over.
It's not over. I don't think that was even like in one of the episodes. It was like in an omake for one of the episodes, and I think it was centered around
Yeah, it was
Jinten
a
Ururu.
what's the well, it was on like a bumper basically, and I
Yeah,
believe it was the bumper. Wasn't it the bumper to like the fake out episode where the whole thing was just like just goofing around? Where it's like, whoa, what if instead of Soul Society, we're all genies working in the Lamp
dude,
Society?
I think you're right. I think it was some kind of episode like that. All I remember is just that gag of them yelling, "It's not over" at the end of the omake.
I just realized a bit of like cosmic irony that that in some animes like Bleach or Yu Yu Hakusho, a character is set up to be a detective, but they end up being like more of a fighty guy. But like that's sort of the cosmic opposite of Baywatch, where they're supposed to be like I mean, it's hard to tell in stories with lifeguards, but they're not fighting, I don't know, people on the beach or sharks or whatever. They're often solving mysteries.
Yeah.
What? I bought him a little bone from Albertson. Half of it. Oh. He just straight up nice. Triscally devoured it. He needs some chewy chompies.
As you do.
Sorry. Here's my line. Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. 369 girls want to drink wine. If the man don't dance, he's dying. No, wait.
My friends dance, your friends dance.
Tell the
If they
man,
don't
tell the
dance,
man
then
not to
they're
waste
no
no
friends of
time.
mine.
If the man broke, the man he a joke. Can I get a rum with my coke?
uh,
Just like at a, yo, we brought my old dumb joke back of just like stating, like taking song lyrics and then just stating them out of nowhere.
just stating them out of nowhere. No, you put those
As
up
a,
as like quotes, but then just Photoshop like the father from Far Cry 5 next to it. What do you mean the
you got a
guac is
big ol'
extra?
onion booty, make the world cry. The father.
The father.
Dude, I would love like this Photoshop a loading screen, but it's the father, but with one of those like quotes that makes you bust up laughing. That's like a screenshot from Tumblr, where it's like, "Yo, one time I kept bringing the Cheetos to class, and everyone called me Cheeto Boy, and so then I brought Fritos, and they still called me Cheeto Boy." Like some like rambling story like that, and it's just the father.
The father. Dude, that reminds me of like a Shane Smith bit where he's talking about how addicted to Mountain Dew he is, and he like goes into 7-Eleven to drink Mountain Dew. And Shane Smith, for perspective, has like face tattoos and like kind of neck tattoos that he got from his days out in a gang. He wasn't like one of those hardcore gangster guys. He was just one of those weird, nerdy white guys that accidentally ended up in the gang and then got tattoos for it and eventually just kind of got out of it. he,
Okay, so what you're telling me is that this Shane guy was like a Yakuza protagonist.
yeah, some kind of Yakuza protagonist, basically.
I
There's
didn't want
like,
to live this life, and yet I sort of just kind of fell into it.
yeah, there's like one guy from the gang that I think he kept in contact with after, named Anton, that he's super chill with, and he tells
Oh,
stories
was
about
that
him.
the that? Oh, I think I remember Anton.
Anton's
But
just
no, you
like
were talking about him. Hold
no,
on, but you were talking about the Mountain Dew
the
though.
Mountain Dew, yeah. So he's doing a bit where he's like, yeah, so I go into this 7-Eleven or whatever to get the Mountain Dew, and I'm addicted to Mountain Dew so much that there I'm known as the Mountain Dew guy. So I go in and they have a new person working there, and they're like, hey, it's the Mountain Dew guy. And the new guy just kind of looks at him like, that's his name? Not like throat or face tattoo guy? Like, do you know how 7-Eleven, do you know how addicted you have to be to like Mountain Dew in order to be the Mountain Dew guy
Higher
and
on
not
your
like
list
the
of.
throat or face tattoo guy?
uh, well, he's got a very distinctive neck tattoo. But we know him as the 545 guy because he always shows up at 545 with $5.45. He buys a Whopper and a 40 ounce. That'll make that. Shout out to my Brad Neely fans out there.
I don't know who that is.
Everyone who's like, what is that? They look it up. Oh, hey, baby cakes. That's cool.
Oh, that's who that is. I still have not watched Baby
Yeah.
Cakes. It's one of those things that I.
That wasn't a baby cakes thing, but it is a Brad Neely thing.
Ah,
Some chill
okay.
music called 545.
Ah, all right. See, I did not know that. Did you read that already?
We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1 unless they had some kind of, parkour, rock climbing skills. We gotta go rock. You and I gotta go rock climbing, by the way.
I'd go
It's
rock
fun.
climbing. Rock climbing looks fun. I'd try it.
I wanna go to that rock climbing place where they got the gym upstairs because we could go rock climbing, and then when your pulse is up, I want to see what you can leg press because you're probably like me and have like a comically high leg press for seemingly no reason.
I could believe that. uh,
They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regard to the photo of the Steel Samurai, I will not mention the pants.
Not even one single passing comment on it.
Given the size of the given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
We ain't gonna find it because he's not guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we have decisive evidence. A witness. This just in. Actual video evidence of what happened on the plane crash. We'll have to get to that. Well,
wait,
you know what? I'm not gonna
crash?
explain
What?
that gag. You have to go watch that episode of World Doctors.
Oh, that plane crash, right?
Just Lujack, we just woke up at a plane crash site.
We just woke up, as you do, for no reason.
Well, we should probably do our jobs. Well, I mean, I think all these people are like dead. They don't need doctors. They're like a coroner.
I'm trying to,
oh,
like,
well, I guess we should probably just leave then.
Like, I know this gag, but I can't remember what the premise of the episode was.
Oh, go
Like-
watch it so you get it again.
Cause like I'm racking my brain trying to figure out like what all
Hold
of the
on,
dialogue
we'll do that
is.
after this episode. Okay, we'll wrap up this episode and then we'll go watch.
Look, man,
that
do you know how
episode
long
of
it's
World Doctors?
do you know how long it's been since I've watched World Doctors? I need to rewatch it though.
Rewatch World Doctors. Go
I
watch
need to-
World Doctors. If you're not watching if you're watching this as a stream, keep watching the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, then add the stream to your watch later, and then like open up a tab, put on the World Doctors playlist.
Yeah, just watch a bunch
add
of World
that to
Doctors.
your playlist, and then go back to our video.
Watch. Okay,
Just
World Doctors is like I think third place on the believability scale, because we were talking about believability scale with like 12-ounce mouse versus rat teens. Like World Doctors, yeah, I have no problem believing that exists. It does, and it's great. 12-ounce mouse, that's a little
I thought you
weirder,
meant,
but
like, internal realism. I was like believability. You mean like
no. I mean
how
like
weird it is for it to exist as
for
a
it to exist
media.
at all. Like World Doctors, not that weird. Standard YouTube
Hold on, you're
fuckery.
breaking up.
It's a fun time. 12-ounce mouse, a little
You're
weirder.
breaking up.
I don't know what to do about that. I should not be breaking up. Can you hear me now? How about now? Taylor?
Sorry, you were breaking up a bunch.
Taylor!
Well, it might be my end.
I can hear you just
you hear
fine.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think it was like reconnecting or something.
Yeah, I don't
Sorry,
know.
you were saying
No, I was
the
saying...
believability
Yeah,
scale.
believability. World Doctors, standard YouTube humor, great time. Go watch it. Fucking awesome. Love it. 12-ounce mouse. It's a little weird that this exists, but I watch enough of it and get invested enough that I have no problem with it existing. Rat Teens. I'm just like,
It's
how
hard to
is
believe
this
that
a
it was
thing?
on TV.
Yeah, I can believe I would. Yeah, World Doctors I could believe was on was on TV. 12-ounce mouse I could also believe was on TV, but like I'd be more surprised by it. Rat Teens? I could never see Rat Teens on TV. Like, I can see it on YouTube for sure, but I cannot see it on TV.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like I keep forgetting what that show is called. I know it has like a fandom because like you'll occasionally see people with the profile picture. But it's got that girl who has like a moon sort of face where half of it is yellow, half of it is blue, and like I checked it out and I thought it was gonna be like a show like 12-ounce mouse or something. And it sort of is, but it's just dream logic, like all the way start to finish, where it's like, yo, it's raining these creatures. Oh man, we have to go to the garden, the farmer's market, and pick up some lemons before the lemons get crushed or whatever. Like it's something that like you would say if you're recounting a dream you had, where you're realizing how it makes internal sense, but nothing makes that much sense from the outside.
yeah. Like, if you were just a passerby to this reality, you'd be like, what the fuck? I don't understand anything.
I love that meme that was like, if Inception was really about dreams, and it's like, all right, we have to put this idea into his head, so he'll give the family business to his son. And in the background, it's like, quick, was it Abraham Lincoln? We have to get into this rocket and make the moon radioactive so the bugs can't get in it.
You know, that's one thing that, I mean, Gravity Falls got a lot of stuff right, but one thing they definitely got right was dream logic. That like, cause they did do that. They did do that where Stan in his head was like, "Hey, what? How'd you do that?" And Stan's just like, "You're in your head, kid. You can do whatever." Like that's literally a scene
Go
that happens, and I'm
get.
like, why didn't Inception do this?
Speaking of things that don't feel like they should. Hold on. Who is? I want to know who the witness is, but I also want to save that for our cliffhanger.
Well, I mean, we're not done yet. This whole thing started kind of early, and we've only been going for like 45 minutes.
Oh, all right.
So,
We'll keep going. But I was gonna say on the list of believability, there was was it El Toro 64 Russ, the Team Fortress 2 animator, who's like really good at animating, but like it's interesting because like I feel like a lot of people they'll learn how to animate. You know how like a lot of YouTubers, especially in early YouTube, they would like get their start, but then like if they didn't make it big, they would just sort of disappear for about 4 years because they would go to college and then they might show up again or they might not. But like
right?
when they came back, you'd be like, oh hey, they like hit puberty and went to college and now they're back and whatever.
Yeah.
Well like that but with animation where like a lot of animators who like get really good at animating in like TF2 and with Gary's Mod and stuff, a lot of them probably just go and start animating things outside of that. But like El Toro 64 Russ is like gotten just really, really, really good at animating with Team Fortress 2 characters. Like I don't know if they're using how much of it they're using like Gary's Mod and how much is like after sort of like aftermarket like different like mods and stuff. But like the fact that they got so good and they're using their powers for good by just making really like really wild animations is so funny to me.
Yeah.
I hope they get hired, but I hope, but I do wish that someone would just pay them directly to just keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, right. Did you read that already?
Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? Yo mama.
Yo, mama.
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim.
Whoa! Salmonella has a fucking ponytail? Did you see that?
I saw it for a moment.
How have I not
Order!
noticed that?
I will have order. I like a number 9 large.
A number 9 large with
court
extra
jokes.
ketchup or whatever. I don't know. And a Diet Coke.
A number dip with extra dip. I love that. I love that like deep lore fan theory where what is it that Big Smoke because he was like waiting for an ambush that would have I think it was that was supposed to be for CJ. That's why he was deliberately taking extra time and ordering a bunch of stuff so they'd be in the drive-thru longer.
That makes sense.
And I'm like, yo, that's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if that's deliberate, but it is one of those things that like panned out well, where it's like, oh, it's accidentally good.
Yeah.
Sort of the opposite of a plot hole. It's a, what do you call it? Instead of fridge logic, it's like fridge brilliance, or like, oh, hey, that actually works really well.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, well, of course, this dwarf wasn't into metallurgy because he had a nickel allergy.
Obviously.
Of course.
Of course, of course.
I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. The court is adjourned for recess.
Recess.
I would say editor put in the theme to recess, but one, I forgot the notes, and two, I guaranteed we'd get like copyright struck by whoever owns recess at this point.
Oh, immediately, without a doubt. But I think it's like dun, 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 or something like that as it starts out.
Yeah, play recess, but it's squashed, flipped horizontally, and deep fried in color palette. And it's like 240p in the center of the screen, and it's like wobbling left to right. You know what? Just add that. Oh, I'm sorry, editor.
Anyway.
Our
October.
editor gags are about as funny as if we actually had an editor to do them.
One day I'll learn how to actually edit, and I'll go back and edit some of this shit, and I'll just be like, oh, okay, add that, oh, add that.
You know how some people they'll play the online game but not the campaign, or they'll like listen to something, or they'll listen to something instead of watching it. Like somewhere out there, someone like started our episodes, like they play the first 2 minutes or whatever, and then they just listen to the rest of it, and they just assumed that we've had an editor for like 50 episodes because they don't know that there's no visual gag. They just imagine our production values are way higher than they actually are.
They're like, oh, I should see if I could like get a job with these guys. I'd be their new editor or something. Get some work there.
They'd only notice when the sound effects aren't playing, when we're like, editor, add in the sound effect of like someone like putting in like an old like VCR thing, and then add like the title of this chapter that says like postmodernism in like a respectable serif font.
Right.
I saw a meme like that the other day. Someone's like, it was called like when YouTubers want to sound smart, and I thought it was kind of sassy because it's like, because like I've seen YouTubers do that, but the thing is, the YouTubers that I've seen do that put in the work. They're not
Yeah.
trying to sound smart. They actually like did the homework.
Yeah.
Because like whether it's like Quentin's iCarly reviews, or the name's not coming to me. The guy who did like Lab Rats and was it Wizards of Waverly Place?
Oh, Kian Carlisle.
Yeah, Key and Carlisle, or whether it's like Mini Minuteman, who will do like an hour-long thing on like a particular like historical site or something. Like they do the work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, who, what, who's out here? Like, is it like a straw man, or is there just YouTubers that I haven't seen that are marginally within that like doing smart stuff on YouTube like fandom, but like but they, I guess this person finds them annoying.
Right.
It all
October.
started in the beginning, and then it's a clip of me putting a VHS into a VHS player, and then a respectable serif font that says Part 1, Postmodernism. Maybe I'm just built different, but those videos, I love those videos because
They're very good
they end up
videos.
being like, I get it now. I know why. I know what was it? I'm starting to realize that Harry Potter changed after 9/11 or whatever.
Right.
Like you can't get around it. It actually like it existed in the mind of the author, and therefore it's happened. It affected all the things that were written at the time.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Oh man, it hits me. But
Uh,
sorry, who is? We still don't know the mystery. Sorry, I
mm,
was rambling a bit,
we do not.
and we didn't have enough special effects to carry it.
We did not know.
Editor,
October.
put in like a little like thumbnail that looks like you can click it, that like is supposed to be at the end of an episode, and it's like an apology video, but it's not actually a button. It's just like baked into the video.
It's just there.
It says like yeah, it looks like another video, and it says like regarding the controversy or whatever. But like it's just part. It's if you, it's just on the screen. Ah, dang it! It's not a button. Gotcha.
Wah, wah.
Blue
October.
Jack, are you old enough to remember when YouTube thumbnails were just like complete crapshoot?
No, but you keep interrupting every time I try to read the
Sorry.
line.
Sorry.
October 19, 11:04 a.m. District Court, Stefan Lave. No, that one.
Why, back in my day, if some people would put would want a custom thumbnail, but a thumbnail had to be something that was in the video itself. And so if you wanted a really nice presentable thumbnail, you would edit one in like a program and then put it in as like a single frame as the first frame of the entire video.
Right.
And that's how they did it in the olden days. And so if you wanted to see the thumbnail, you'd have to like pause it on the very first second, so you
Right.
could actually see like the full res one. Otherwise, you had to like hit like Control U and go into the source code.
Right. I kind of
I
feel
can't
like
read that. It's an ellipsis.
I kind of feel like you should have to have something in your actual video as a thumbnail, because, like, if you don't, then you're clickbaiting people, and that's not cool.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing is that technically speaking, like there isn't like a automatic
Unless it's like a
rule
funny,
system.
unless it's like a funny thumbnail, like some funny picture that's somehow related to it or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
But like, there should
but
be rules to
there
keep
are
people from
actual
clickbaiting.
YouTube rules on sensationalizing or clickbaity thumbnails, and you still see them, but that is reportable. If you go and check the rules to make sure that it's been a while since I've checked them. I just know that it is a thing. I don't know the exact parameters, but I used to actually do that. I used to report clickbaity titles like back in the 2010, the like early YouTube 2010s, because they would just be like, "Hey, what if we had this as a thumbnail?" It's like, no, that doesn't happen. Sometimes, and you get weird examples sometimes though. Like my favorite thumbnail adjustment was the 1,000-degree knife, and it's because the video is real. The knife is 1,000 degrees. It is glowing hot, but in the thumbnail they have to take a picture for the thumbnail. They clearly just took a picture of the knife when it was cold, and then painted over it with a soft brush to make it look pinkish. So it's not very convincing.
That's
And I'm like,
dumb.
you had a picture of it, you had a frame of it in the video itself. Just hold it still in the video, and you can use a frame in the video for your thumbnail.
That is so dumb.
Yeah.
So dumb. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I must go. I must wander.
I must wander. The spirit world needs
Editor
me.
add in some sad piano music with like a Mia sprite walking into the distance. I guess I was wrong.
Mia,
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, don't tell me you're giving up, Mamma Mia. If you give up, what hope do I have, Mamma Mia? Just say Mamma Mia every time you talk to her.
Just adding Mamma Mia like it's an accent.
Yeah.
I don't understand your accent.
Your accent.
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, or not when there was a... Hold on, I'm lagging out. Not when there was a chance. Am I still lagging out? Okay, I'm here.
You sound better now.
I can hear the text moving, but I don't see it. Oh. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One.
Taylor?
I thought there was more to it than that. Mr. Slim Jims. But I was wrong.
Hold up.
They sell
Hold on. Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
They sell,
I was just like,
they sell ground up jerky inside of these cans that look like
Yeah.
it's called jerky chew.
Oh.
It's so horrible, dude.
The-
It's like how do we combine larp and dip and like a worse type of jerky?
What can you use it as a dip for a Slim Jim? Can you put jerky on your jerky? It's like where you pour powdered milk in your milk to make it more milk.
Maximum milkage.
Dubious food, Bobby. But I was wrong. I read that.
Yeah, but I was trying to say something. So, those pearls on her necklace, she also has like
Yeah.
a weird purple version of it on her hair, but like how does that exist? Is it like a hair bead? Why is it the same size as the necklace beads? I don't
Yeah, well, I do like it that it's the same size as the necklace beads because it's got like its consistency. But
Yeah.
I'm wondering, I guess my question is, what keeps it attached? Like, does it have like a little like sort of rubber ring?
You think they're
Or sort
heavy?
of
You think
like
they like
put
kind of
in?
weigh her head down a little?
She swings her head around. They work as like the Thunderball from Watch Dogs 2.
She's like walking up the stairs and she's like, fuck, why are these weird hair attachments so weirdly heavy?
Editor, add in animation of a mod of Watch Dogs 2, but it's just Katara knocking people out with her hair loopies. And just instead, we just get like a low res PNG of like a shrug in the corner of the screen, like slowly popping up.
Like, I can't
It's
do
like,
that,
bro,
man.
what do you expect? What do you expect from me?
I can't do that. Uh,
Maybe in the future we'll just have like an AI art bot, and then when we say editor, it'll just followed by like a command. It'll try to do that.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
won't work.
Yeah.
That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? It kinda seems like everyone in that courtroom
Bobby,
thinks I did
Bobby.
it.
I'm still streaming.
They think I'm a
I can move up to the
murderer.
kitchen.
Well, I have
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we'll prove it. I guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
I guarantee it. She says, looking down. There's like the stream, or not the stream, the the like the walkthrough guide on the side. Had to rinse out a cup. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. Network error. And make sure we're still rolling here.
Wait, never
Okay, yeah,
care. What do you mean?
No, that was my end. Oh, okay, that was
Oh.
on my end. I freaked out for a second there.
Okay, think fuck. Your
You were
line?
the Steel Samurai. Hero to children everywhere, after all.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Take it to the fridge. Let's do it. We gotta find. I'm gonna figure out
Let's do
how
it.
they got out of the studio.
October 19,11:15. I am district court courtroom no dot 4. Clown Saga!
The court is back in session with the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
And we could probably wrap it up here, and we'll see
And
our
we'll call it here.
next. We'll see our surprise witness. It's fucking Cody. Who else would it be if not Cody?
Yeah, it's probably good.
Or
Thank
somehow
you so much
D.
for joining us. I've been Taylor,
I've been Lujic.
and we've been the People Orients, and I'm reminding you to take care,
Stay awesome.
cross-examine your witnesses.
And don't get killed by giant bugs. I'm gonna go play Hollow Knight.
Bye!
Bye!